Well,
What's going on, Doug?
I won't keep you for too long then if you need to remain undercover. But there's two things I wanted to talk about today. First of all, about what I'm trying to do with this place here, the library. What I want to try and make it into is a neutral spot in town, aka a place people can go to if they need any sort of meetings,
Oh, hey,
just some place that people can go without having to worry. Which,
what's the
of course,
place
there's
from
me
John
looking
Wick
bank
called,
trucks.
chat?
I'm just trying to make sure people aren't doing bank trucks in here. Not saying that you have at all. It's just
Oh, you don't want
something
bank
I'm
tricks
trying to-
happening here?
It's happened a few times, unfortunately.
See, I would see me. Hey, you know me, Doug. I wouldn't done that. You know what I'm saying? That's not me.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not saying that you guys did it. Just something I'm trying to
I think we
stamp
definitely
out,
don't want in
because
there.
there's something else that I do with this place,
Okay.
and that requires it being some place that people aren't looking into. And I think bank trucks kind of bring the wrong sort of attention.
You sell books?
I sell books, mainly drinks, Which actually leads me to the next point. Would you be interested in trying some of our new drinks?
Oh, 100%, Doug.
All right, follow me.
Type shit. Follow him. Okay. Okay. Now see.
Welcome to our drink testing room.
Oh shit.
As you can see on the table here, we have a fine Western whiskey.
Oh, that was real nice, dog.
Popular piece. A drink that we exclusively deal here through the library. Quite an old classic. We also have some vintage wine, which you can see just on the table over there.
Oh, nice. Now we're talking about that. This is some great drinks you got.
Yeah, we try and keep some good variety. The good stuff, some would say. I should also mention as well, if you ever find corks for the drinks you see behind me, I can definitely help you out with that too.
And how many of these bottles you got, dog? If you want to put an order for them.
So for the Western whiskey, it's a bit of an older sort of distill for it, which means we only have a limited supply, so it's only going to be about 5 per order. The vintage, on the other hand, as much as needed to be put in.
Much is it? And how much? How much these go for these old drinks right here? It must be.
Well, they do go for a bit of a premium price. You'd be looking at about 25k per for the one you see in front of me, and about 15k per for the one on the table over there.
15 and 20. That's cheap. No?
If those are things that you are interested in. Obviously, if you do order it as well, order the Western whiskey or the vintage wines.
Let me get 25 of each.
You want 25? Like I said, unfortunately, the Western whiskey is a bit more limited, so it's going to be 5 for that right now.
Yeah, let me get 25 of the other one.
25 the other one and 5 of the whiskey then?
Yeah.
All right, sure thing. I will say the Western whiskey will probably change as time goes on. It's just, gauging the market right now. But I can definitely do that.
No.
I should be able to get the order to you in the next couple days. Ideally by end of tomorrow.
Ah, dog. I tell you what, though, this is a nice space you got right here. It's the real deal.
Yes, hopefully it puts a bit more context in what I was saying beforehand.
And what about some of these guns? Are these guns ever gonna go for sale right here, dog? That big revolver at the top. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like,
ooh,
what about?
I'm more of a fan of that style of Western whiskey. The snub nose here is quite nice. Don't get me wrong, but
what else you got in here, dog? Ooh, is that a golden deagle? Now,
golden deagle.
My dog, what I gotta do for that right there?
Expensive type. It's a rarity. Those they don't exactly come very common. But you know what? If I ever do get a spare, you'll be the first person I call.
And what is that an AP you got right there? Now that is a
classic.
That is a classic. That is a
devastating classic from my understanding from back in the day.
What else we got in there? I'm not talking about
yeah, like I said, the stuff you see behind me here, if you're able to get the corks for it, I'd be happy to get you sorted.
Okay.
The bodies of the drink, one would say.
Yeah, I know what you mean. What about this big boy right here? You got any of these in stock?
Ooh, the light machine gun, the LMG. I do believe there has actually been a few of those around town, but our stock is quite limited. My understanding, they carry a hefty price with them too. Those are class 3s, technically.
They do, they do. All right, my dog. Well, listen.
800k, I think. It's a bit pricey.
What is this you got right here? Hey, you sure you could sell me one of these? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe, nah, maybe not. You know,
You must understand the rarity of these. These aren't exactly easy things to come by. Plus, they do carry a hefty price of them on top of it.
Come on, dog. At least, you know what I'm saying? For good old times. You remember we were in that casino together, dog? Did so well. You know what I'm saying? You sure you could, like, slap me one, right?
It was fun running that.
Yeah, dog.
I will say you're welcome to take those two samples over there for free. You know, sample tests.
My dog, my dog.
But for these, like I said, these are just a bit more rarer. As much as I wish I could.
Maybe another time, you know what I'm saying?
Another time. Who knows? Maybe my catalog will expand as time goes on. We'll have a bit better of a drink selection.
Let me ask you a question, dog. Like, you know, you said you want to turn this place into a neutral zone, right?
I know it's a bit of a tricky ask, but it's something. Think like the Continental from John Wick. That's my ideal thought of this place.
Nah, I see your vision, dog. You know, I see it. How well do you want it to be known that you run the place?
I mean, it's pretty public that I own the place, run the area. I am getting it more known about this side of it too.
So here's
the people that need to know.
You know, Max. You know, hey, you're my dog. You know what I'm saying? We did business together, right?
We've done some
And you have a great vision for this. But let's say you turn this building into a neutral zone where people can come and have a meeting in rough times, and maybe you mediate the meeting. I'm just giving you a hypothetical, right? You know, just to see. And then, you know, maybe you're having this meeting and you're mediating, you're doing a great job, but then an argument breaks out, and one side pulls out guns and starts shooting. Now, what would happen to that said person that did it?
I will say that is definitely a part I've been kind of thinking over. The first thought, excommunicado, you know, obviously no more access to places such as this. Or the things that we provide in the place, which is something I'm trying to expand as time goes on. Because we also offer good suits of armor to people too, if they ever need it. Which, you know, can be a bit tricky to come by sometimes.
Okay.
But excommunicado is the best thought right now. I mean, open to suggestions, of course.
I just wondering, dog. You know, I just want to see.
It's a tricky thing, you know. I know it's a bit of a dream thinking of this place as neutrality.
You could go with a style that you wanted, right, and follow up with it. Put a bounty out from a contract. You know what I'm saying? If someone
let me show you something else, actually. Hold on, follow me. On that thought.
That's the way it's done in the movie, right?
Like, let me show you another thing that was planned for this place.
Oh, hold on. What the fuck? Just open a painting?
Sorry, locked the wrong thing there. Like I said, excommunicado bounty. That is a thought that I have had.
What happened? What happened?
Can you not see it?
Oh, here we go. Oh. Shit.
This was something that Sis had installed back in the day.
Ah, this is the real deal right here. This is the real deal. You see what I'm saying, Max? If someone ever breaks the rules of this place, this is what you do. And you put it up for grabs for every gang.
And, you know, people that do engage with the place as well, use the services, would be with the understanding that they'd end up on this board if they were to break it.
See, there you go.
It is definitely an idea we could do for it. We actually used to be able to change what was on the board here. I believe Mr. Sis used to put Shrek up there. I could always see if I can get that back.
This is great, though.
There's a lot of good tools here in the library. I'm trying my best to get into good use.
Who are these people up there?
I don't know. I believe they're people that Mr. Sis had beef with. For one reason or another. Especially that NNS guy. He had a lot of beef with him.
Well, he's got the smallest bounty. What about the Toby? He's got $1.5 million open. Is that still open?
The Toby guy. I mean, it's classified as open. I don't know if, you know, Sis has the money to pay for it these days. But, you know, it's a possibility.
What the hell? What the hell did Sincere with a 25k. That's a waste of time. And this motherfucker got a 200 G&E bounty. Who the hell is wasting time for that?
I'm now looking at why is the sincere one says update completed where it's still open? I don't get that.
Who knows, you know?
That's a little confusing. But you know, I'm sure they all did something to annoy Sis back in the day. I think the NNS guy was something to do with meth. Big in the meth game.
This is summon, Doug. I'll tell you now, you know what I'm saying?
You can see why I want to try and do what I can do with this place. There's a lot to it that unfortunately went unused back in the day. Sis had plans that unfortunately never came through. I'm trying to do what I can do.
Hey.
His memory, you know.
Well, you know, come in, dog.
And if there's anything you can think of to utilize the place too, do let me know.
100%.
Happy to oblige you in which way I can.
100% I'll let you know.